Hello, sports family, wherever you are on our glorious world. I hope you're having a wonderful day, evening, or night, wherever you're located. My topic today is, I've been thinking about him, LeBron James. Does he respect higher education? I'm going to give my theme. I don't know if he does or not. Now, I've listened to many talk shows before, on the internet. He's been described as a narcissist. You know a narcissist? Basically, I'm only giving a simple definition. I'm in my car right now and driving with my phone in my hand, so I can't look up the actual definition on the internet. But it's a person basically who has self-interest only in themselves. Their self is the major focus of their life. Other people, wife, brother, sister, friends, are secondary. They love their wife, they love their friends, but their major interest of the narcissist is themselves. So here we go. I'm going to stroll down memory lane. I remember when LeBron James was drafted into the NBA in 2003. He came straight from high school to the NBA. So he skipped college. I remember whether it was 2002, whatever, all of a sudden, his mother, who was a single parent, was suddenly driving around. I believe the vehicle was called a Humvee, an expensive $100,000 equipment. She driving around. So basically then, they was preparing LeBron James as, hey, somebody was saying, don't go to college, skip it. Go straight to the NBA so you can make money to buy more things like this for your mother. So we got the insight of LeBron James not going to college like many classic basketball players in history have done. They may have stayed 1, 2, or 3 years, especially back in the 80s and 90s. They probably spent at least 2 years in college. He chose not to go to college at all. Is he interested in himself? Now I'm sure since he has a single parent household, he needed the money. That's why he didn't go to college. And the person getting that Humvee to tempt him to start having money anyway. Don't go to college. Don't perfect your art. Go straight to the NBA where you're not good enough to win a championship on your own. You have to keep team hopping. Go there, take that route. So, is he interested only in himself? Also, since basically he received instant wealth, basically, how does he view a person who has a bachelor's degree, who went to college? What is his view of a person who has a master's degree? Because he's making more money than him already, so does he have any value for a master's degree? He said, I'm already making more money, that don't matter. What is LeBron James' view of a person who has a PhD? And we know in the regular world, not his world, getting a PhD is huge. And by the way, I congratulate Shaquille O'Neal. He did go back to college because he went to college to get a little bit of skills. He went back to college to get his PhD. But LeBron James, he just went straight from high school to the NBA and made millions of dollars. So, all those education degrees that we have, like my master's, my bachelor's degree, to him, they don't have no value to it because he's making more money than I can ever make in his life. Now, this is the reason I'm getting to LeBron James and if he's a narcissist or not. You all know, if you've been paying attention to the NBA or just sports in general, he has a son. I remember back in the 2000 teens, I heard it out his own mouth on television. He wanted his son, his oldest son, maybe his second son too, to play with him in the NBA. He said it out his own mouth. I want to play with my son in the NBA. Now we jump hop to 2024. His son, as we can clearly see in training camp and actual games, his son is woefully an NBA player. And the people still propping him up. But it did fulfill his dream, LeBron's dream, of having his son play with him. Now jumping back to Bronny James. Unlike LeBron and most people who listen to this, he grew up with money. So basically, being wealthy is his birthright. He don't know what it's like to struggle to pay the bills. He don't know that because he was born with wealth. He don't know Bronny James or none of his children. And I can say many of the other NBA children too, but especially LeBron, who my topic. His son, his children don't know the feeling and living in a simple 3-bedroom home. They don't know all that. They don't know that. So we see his children are used to wealth and privilege. Now, getting back to my educational hypotheses, since Bronny James never ever had to struggle like his father had. Because you know LeBron James, when he was growing up, his mother probably had a little bit of struggle. He probably had to worry about getting sort of clothes or sort of with shoes to wear. He had to do that definitely before he got to high school. Now when he got to high school, I know he was on everybody's radar. But when he was in middle school and elementary school, he was just a normal little kid with a mother struggling to make ends meet. But his children didn't have to worry about that. So here's my point right here. When his son went to college, why didn't he stay there for 4 or 3 years? Why not? There's no pressure on you to come out and get the NBA and get money because you're already born in wealth. But here is the catcher. Is LeBron James' son a narcissist like him? I did the research. I checked it. His son only spent roughly 1 year in college, and then his son said, I'm jumping right to the NBA. Is that because of LeBron whispering in his ear? Or did his son just decide to come out? Because we know, I heard, when his son was coming out, the Lakers grabbed him up so he can play on the team with his father to fulfill LeBron James' wishes. So I'm saying, so is he a narcissist or not? He wanted his son to play on the team with him. Now his son is on the team with him. And he don't even own the team. I can see if you own the team, you have your son come. But LeBron don't even own the team. The people who own, I believe it's Jeannie Buss, they pacified his wish to have his son there. But my main theme, I'm going to wrap it up, is LeBron James, or Bronny James, he grew up with wealth. Why didn't he stay in college, get his degree, and perfect his skill at basketball? He could have stayed 2 years. I would have given him some credit for that, or 3 years, but he only stayed 1 year. And when he was in college, he was struggling from what I heard. Most people who struggle in college, they nowhere near the NBA level. They know the NBA not going to look at you one bit. But because his father is LeBron James, and LeBron James told the world, I want to play with my son, his son came out of college. Not the best player on the team, not the second, not the first, not the third or fourth best player. I believe he was way at the bottom of the heap. He came out to play with his father and was in the NBA. So that's it, my good people. Tell me what you think. Is LeBron James a narcissist? Most parents will tell that even when they don't got a bunch of money. They tell their son or daughter to get your degree. Now, if their son or daughter's NBA material, they may let them come out. But I learned from Isaiah Thomas and many other NBA players too. They said, I went back to school, got my degree to fulfill my mother's dream of me getting my degree. They may have come out for the money. I can't blame them for that. But Bronny James, he didn't need any money. Not 1 cent. He born into wealth and he came out. Thank you for listening. Tell me what you think. Until the next time, sports family, peace.